Way out is the most beautiful one.
And then these guys caught up in class here. Crosses afternoon. Horses.
John says chairs are reserved.
Say hi. He wants that camera.
Interrupting your cocktails, your hors d'oeuvres, and your conversation. My name is David Cox. I have the distinct honor of being Commodore of both the Tread Haven Yacht Club and the Chesapeake Bay Yacht Club. I'm absolutely thrilled with that opportunity. I love both clubs very much. The Tread Haven Yacht Club has been very near and dear to me since I was a wee kid. Swimming naked at the Tread Haven Yacht Club beach.
Wasn't there?
No, it was very nice. We had a lot of fun at the Tread Haven Yacht Club all my life. Are there any more little kids that need to come to the front? A big part of this trophy presentation is for the kids because I think it's really important for the kids to see some of these old trophies and this history that's great part of both the Tread Haven Yacht Club and the Chesapeake Bay Yacht Club. What could be more important than the memories of the important people that were important to us, that are important to us, and continue to be important to us? All right, how many of you on Christmas Eve sat down with your family and my father always read to us, "'Twas the night before Christmas and all be at home." Everybody sat down and thought that was just the most wonderful thing in the world. To me, this trophy presentation is very similar to that. It is a memorial. It's a wonderful thing. You hear the same thing. Top script. It's basically the same thing she said last year, the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, and before that. Dougie first said it. Dougie Hank said it the year before that, and before that. And I know some others that said it before that. I like your tape. Can you hear me? Yeah. Point it at you. No, point it at you. Oh, listen. I'm not used to public speaking. The trophy, if you go back a few years, or many years back to 1955, I was attending the World's Championship in Havana, Cuba, before Castro took over. And the first race was the first time they put up the Elder Trophy, which is a huge trophy that I got to take home, but now it's locked up somewhere in a vault and nobody gets to get it. But this trophy was a keeper from the, I won the first race of the world. And I had people like Strolino, Bob Lippincott, Skip Etchells, Howard Lippincott. And I looked back and I saw them all behind me as I passed over the finish line.
Fleet chairman for the Regatta this year at the Tread Haven Yacht Club. And I think Chip has already, David has already thanked the Ackridges, but I'm not sure they were here. And I see Sally in the front row with all the other people with young cars. Give her a nice hand. Yeah. Very briefly, I want to thank the people at the Tread Haven Yacht Club who worked so hard to make this. Thank race committees, mark boats, scorers, Tony Passarella's, dock masters, and the parking committees that kept things flowing so well. The social committee, the cashiers, roving ambassadors, telephone volunteers. And finally, I'd like to mention one person who deserves special mention, I think. For the past couple of weeks, in the unbelievable heat we had before now, Ellen Ryasich was out there working and keeping the gardens at the club in good shape. Thank you, Ellen.
My name is Todd O'Mara, and I have the unenviable position of being up here and then awarding these trophies, keeping your attention, making you laugh, and forget that the bar's closed down. This is our 75th anniversary at Trent Avenue Yacht Club, and we're still going strong. If you could have seen all our volunteers between race committee, what I call shore patrol, scorers, and particularly what Becky Firth does. She compiles all these results in a very short time, and as they say in Trent, Becky, that was a first-rate job. We appreciate it. We look forward to it till we're all thinking about it in our... As you may have noticed, our big man on campus this year is Commodore Cox. So it seems David won the Log Canoes, Annapolis to Oxford Race, Stars, Robson Trophy, and Opti Green Fleet. Now, wait a minute. These trophies represent past success and hopes for the future, and it's a great way to end our regatta. In these times, we don't like to order a trophy and engrave it and all that stuff until we're sure who's here, so we have someone receiving a certificate. Clearly print in your name and address, and give that to Becky Firth over there in the white blazer. You will get, via the UPS man, a lovely trophy, and I'm sure he will shake your hand and take your picture, so don't worry about it. Is Skipper Eric Crawford on board Restless? Our second trophy goes to the PHRF classes. Donated in 1949, it was originally given for best corrected time in cruising classes in the Saturday race. This year's winner, Mike Ryasich, big time Trent. Now here's a red fleet from Annapolis Yacht Club, Jack Ortell. In addition to the fleet breakout, all of these kids sail together and we do a series, an overall series. So for this is given to the top Opti sailor at the end of Saturday's races. This was given by the Welford family in sort of memory, as if anybody could ever remember the Captain Bray, but just in case, they gave this trophy named after the Captain Bay. And when we were all little kids sailing in the Penguins, we would line up 20, 30, 50, I don't know, off the stern of the Captain Bray, and they would hand out drinks and sandwiches and give us pep talks on how to do better than we had done that day. So this year's recipient is the grandson of the Wilfords that gave this trophy. It's Bobby Lippincott. That big hat to put all those trophies. In addition to their beauty, this fleet, Bill Lane made sure that we also had the bottle of Cutty Sock to go with the trophy for the winner. In third place for the first race Saturday, Island Lark, Tad DuPont, Philadelphia.
Take the Cutty now.
In first place, Island Blossom, sailed by Corbin Penwell, Margaret Ruffalo. Who's your daddy? Who's place, Island Lark, Ted DuPont. Fred and Malcolm. Of the Oxford Regatta. Donated by his family, Doug Hanks Sr.'s family. Doug sailed log canoes all his life, starting as a skipper at 15 years of age. He skippered the Island Blossom, real good boat I understand, to 6 straight High Point championships. This year's winner, Patricia John Masalog, Rock
to win this trophy because Mr. Doug Hanks was an amazing log canoe sailor, one of the greatest log canoe sailors of all time. And Patricia, we are truly honored to win this trophy. This goes to the crew of Patricia.
That's all, folks.